Hey, I figured I'd do a little cell phone video of a project I've been working on. So my family and I, we bought a new house out in the country, had some extra land with it. So a dream of mine was always to build a backyard riding railroad of some kind, just something that I could ride on myself. And on Facebook Marketplace of all places, I came across a 2-foot narrow gauge railroad that was stacked up and dismantled, and guy just wanted to get rid of it for scrap price. So I managed to get these rails and some ties and some other bits and pieces I'll show you. So I just thought I'd do a cell phone video, kind of give all my YouTube followers an update of a project I've been working on all summer. Was up late last night doing some ballasting and getting the south crossing set up there. So I'll just kind of walk you through some of the equipment here. You can see that switch stand behind me there. I'll go take a closer look at it. There's not going to be a switch here. I just have a collection of old switch stands, and I thought what better place to display them than next to the actual railroad tracks. So that came off of an ex-Milwaukee road line, and it's functional. So if I ever get any switches for my railroad, then I would do that. But so far I've only got about 100 feet of track. It'll turn and make a loop around the entire property over to that side, and then back around there. I don't know, it's hard to do it in the camera. It'll just be a 430-foot oval that goes around my yard. It's 2-foot, 24-inch gauge track. I'll go over here and show you some of the equipment. Let's see. Alright, so one of the pieces of equipment I've got so far is one flat car. I believe the flat cars came from a brickyard, just based on their design and photographs that I've seen of other people's railroads. And right now I've got all my rail stacked up on the car so I can push it back and forth and distribute the rail where I need it to. So that's one car that I've got. And then I've got an extra set of, let me try and keep the vehicles out of the shot there. Extra set of wheels right there. Here's where the what I've got so far ends. Got a pile of gravel. It started out as 10 tons of gravel, and I've pretty well decimated most of it, so I'll probably have to order another load of gravel before too long. Come over here, and I've got 3 more flat car frames. There's 2 of them stacked up, one on top of the other, and then one more right there. So I've got a total of 4 flat cars, extra set of wheels, and then the guy made this thing into a locomotive, and we'll take a closer look at it. I'll probably do a better video later as we get more progress, but it's a tiller motor on a homemade frame, and looks like a tractor rear end back there. If you can see it, it's tractor rear end with a transmission. It's all free and loose, so the motor is seized up. I think once I replace the motor, it should be actually good to go. The pilot wheels need a little work on it. It's really cartoony. I don't like cartoony railroad train look, so it will get modified heavily to be more industrial looking rather than cartoony park train. This isn't a toy. This isn't a model railroad. I'm actually going to build this railroad to assist in maintaining my property. It's not really going to be something open to the public. It's not going to be, you know, for me to give rides or anything like that. It's just for me to work on my own railroad. Really, that's the only purpose I'm going with here. So having equipment that looks cartoony and for, you know, kids amusement ride and stuff like that, it's not what I'm going for. Very industrial. I consider this a 2-foot narrow gauge industrial railroad. We call it the Big Family and Western, BF&W, because we've got a large family, and that makes the most sense. And that's what I've got so far. You know, I'll post some update videos as we slowly get the railroad built and more operational. I mean, with 100 feet of track, I can putt back and forth a little bit. So that's what I've been working on, and that's why I haven't really been posting a whole lot of videos to my YouTube channel. So maybe this will be another video series that I can start on, and if people want to follow along, that'd be great. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments down below. Be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that. I've got a wide variety of railroad related videos on my channel, from model railroading, model railroad operation, tips and construction techniques and things of that nature. Railroad signaling is a big thing of mine, rail fanning, and then some of the different short line and tourist railroads that I volunteer on and post videos of my escapades with those. And then now building a 2-foot narrow gauge backyard railroad. That's what I've been working on. Maybe I'll see you guys in a later video.